Yeah, I'm gonna start speaking my truth from now on. I'm tired of being quiet. I don't even care no more. Most times people be like, "Oh, you gotta be smart. You gotta be strategic. You gotta be smart about." Nah, no. I mean, yeah, but why should I be quiet about mistreatment? Why should I be quiet about haters and the shit that people do? Why should I be quiet about that? You know, why? Why do I need to be quiet about that? Mm-mm. I've tried to separate myself um, from certain entities that have shown their true colors that are not for me. They're against me. But what's the point of holding it in when I got receipts, when I got honest to God truth about things that has happened to me? I wanna put this all out there, you guys, and I want y'all to be here to support me because it's only right for me to spill my guts, so to speak, and just speak my truth. Um, but with you guys support, you guys hitting that like button, you guys hitting that subscribe button, it helps me out a lot. So definitely do that. But I'm just here to speak my truth. This is something for me, so that way I'm able to look back at this, or I can just have this as my journal, part of my journal, right? The journey journal. But anything I say has never been lies. It's never been anything that's made up. This is shit that's pretty diabolical. You know, I just don't understand why I have to constantly protect people, certain people that shouldn't even be protected because they're doing the fucking God knows what to try to drag my name through the mud and all that shit. Yo, my own mother. I have a mother that told me, y'all, that she couldn't confirm if I was her daughter. How would y'all feel if you guys had a mother, a biological mother at that? This ain't a stepmom or anything. But if they told you straight to your face they can't confirm if you are their daughter, people are gonna have spats, people are gonna have disagreements, people are gonna, you know what I'm saying? People are gonna have moments when we have, arguments and stuff. But I could never. I know back then maybe I was a little reckless. I've repented. I've given it up to God. If I was my old self, a lot of things would have been said, on my behalf. And because I've grown up as an adult, what's you mean? What's good? What up, nature boy? Make sure you guys hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. I'm just here to vent on some things. I'm gonna get back on this camera too. I just wanted to, conceal my background. I like to try to stay incognito. I don't want to be bothered or be seen or anybody know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm a private person at the most part. Even though I am a public figure. I get it. I only let y'all see what I want y'all to see. But this right now is just about me just venting to my supporters, venting out to some of my people that see the outside looking in, see the glitz and glamour and think everything is so beautiful and there's never any issues and there's never any shaky issues when you are a successful talented artist, musician, things like that. Like I was saying in part one, you guys see what y'all see, what I allow y'all to see, but some people don't understand that we're humans too. We go through things. Even when I have people that come on here and troll me, they call me ugly, they may call me this or they may call me that. Well, not too many people call me ugly. Let me not exaggerate too much. But there has been some trolls. They'll say certain things to try to make it seem like, oh, whoever they're comparing me to is ugly or something. I don't know. But they'll say whatever they say, talk about my features, whatever. But you guys don't understand we're humans. Like I said, if you cut me, I'll bleed the same color you bleed. But I get it. Some people like to get their rocks off. They like to get on here and just, be free on a burner account and just say crazy, mad, crazy shit. And, that's it. That's all. And that's it. But, I believe in, like I said, I want to be more, transparent so I can also have more things to talk about. Um, with a little bit of limitation to it, just depending on what's going on. But you guys have to know, I've been through some things as an artist. Not only am I an artist, someone that's been established, a person that's been able to do some things that most people can't say they've done. I'm still a 9 to 5 type of worker. I still have a job. Yes, Shaun P TheNewTrill works. Shaun P TheNewTrill works, y'all. But I always remind myself, I don't need to remind myself because I know at the end of the day, like, I am an artist first and foremost. No matter what I'm doing, I'm an artist first and foremost. And it's hard because I get some people that are in close proximity to me, whether it's family members or fake friends or whatever the case may be, or co-workers or whatever. They would do the most disrespectful ass shit to me, man. I'd have been done. I'd be like, damn, man, what is up with people? Why do they gotta treat me like shit? Why they gotta just because I'm so comfortable, being myself and I dress a certain way, I am a certain way. I mean, I don't know. Like I'm just different. I'm different, right? I'm different. And some people can't stand different. Some people don't like different. But when I got the confirmation that I knew from the jump because the way this particular person treats me, I mean, you might as well go ahead and say that, yeah, that you don't know if I'm your daughter or not. I mean, you definitely don't treat me like one. So, when my biological maternity mother said that to me, it just confirmed a lot. It explained a lot to me because people will look at this person and think they're all glitz and glamour as well. People put on a front for the internet all day long. That's what they do. People would, people will stalk my social medias just to go gossip about the shit that I'm doing and to hate on me and everything else. Which all they're doing is, bringing more people to my channel and bringing more awareness to my channel and to my social media and my music and things like that. So it is what it is. It don't really, there ain't no such thing really as a bad promo. Really, I'll say that ain't really such a bad thing as bad promo because the more they talk about you, the more you should be happy. You should be happy because they're putting you out there. They are putting you out there, folks. Especially if you know you're someone of substance, you actually got something going on. 90, like I said, 95% of the time, anybody that's gonna look at my work, they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, she different. I like her. You may not even add me to your playlist. You may not, but you remember like, yeah, she was dope. She was fired. She was fired. You're gonna tell yourself that. You know what I mean? So yeah, keep talking, keep yapping, yapping, yapping about me. I need it. Why not? But it's crazy, man, because I really honestly live in a world where I should have more supporters. I should have more. Um, and when I say supporters, I'm gonna speak on the fact that I want it from those those when I first started, I wanted it from my immediate family. I wanted it from friends, my girlfriend, if I had one, somebody that was close to me. You would want that. But I told y'all in the other live, let fans be fans, let haters or let family members be family members, and let friends be friends. Leave them in the goddamn section they belong in. Don't try to force them to be fans of your shit. That's not what they're there for. Because they're not going to be fans, okay? Okay, they're not going to be fans. They're gonna hate you more. They're gonna dislike you more. I don't know why, but there was this one guy on Instagram that was actually talking about something like that, and it was. I can't articulate it. I can't say word for word verbatim, but he was speaking. He was preaching to the gospel. Okay, he was definitely preaching to the gospel. But y'all, I be going through some things, man. I be like, why in the hell do these people think they can talk to me crazy like that and tell me that they don't know if I'm even and by the way, y'all, I'm actually a twin, so think about that. Think about how diabolical those words were when she said that out of her own damn lips. Was, I don't even know if you're even mine. And I was in the womb with another human being. You see how strong the hate and the dislike is? And you know how, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then I have to go through a whole thing with one of my family members going through cancer. Have to go move back into the family mini mansion that we all like walked into when it first got built by my my biological father. Gave up everything, left my place of where I was at, quit my job, did this, did that, moved, did blah 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 blah. Just sacrificed so much, wore myself down. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just speaking my truth because I was never the one to complain like that. But then again, it's like anytime I'm here to help people, they they don't see me at all when I'm needing help, when I'm needing a helping hand, when I'm out here with my hand out, like please help. Like, I done drained myself from being here for everybody else. But when it's time for people to be here for me, and be supportive, and that's the support that I'm talking about. Not the music, not I'm talking about seeing me. When you see me, when you're able to see me, and most people that have rocks for brains, they don't understand about what it means to be seen. They would never understand the term. But I'm gonna still speak my truth and say what I have to say. If you don't understand, pick up a book. Get online and read up on stuff, okay? But I wasn't seen. I kind of got discarded because my problems were too much for them. What did you say? Use a what? Whatever, John. I don't know what you're saying. But anyway, it's crazy, man, because at the end of the day, being laughed at when I was almost going to get my car repoed. Like I'm spilling the tea, man. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a real ass human being with with real ass human problems that comes my way. I go through it. Your favorite A-listers go through it. Don't let the glitz and glamour fool y'all. We go through it. Okay? There was laughter, there was talks about me about that. This person would laugh at me. This person would write really terrible, ugly notes about me, telling me to fuck you and blah 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 and this that, which they kind of like out of themselves. Is like if you don't do nothing, if you know you're not guilty, why do you need to come off as guilty? There's no point of it. People don't think like that. They be so quick. They so easy to telling themselves by their actions. But anyway, I've been talked too crazy. I've been treated bad and poorly, and motherfuckers be like, hey man, get on your this and do this and do that and do this and do that and do this and do that. It doesn't even make sense to me. Like, if a person fucking hates your guts, especially if your own like paternity mother is gonna tell you that, pretty much tell you that you're not hers, which is perfectly fine with me. That it is what it is. It is what it is. And they're just saying all these things to pretty much let you know they disown you. They don't fuck with you, but still watch your lives, still post stuff about you, go on the internet, make an ass out of themselves, do all the things they live in this delusional life and live in this delusional lifestyle, but miserable as fuck. Treat their kids like shit. No one has any type of relationship with you. And you want people to go out of their way to respect you from adult to another adult. It doesn't really work like that. And I don't care about what they're hearing, what they're saying, because the damage has already been done. Motherfuckers been out for me since the beginning of time. And if I would have only knew that certain people were very complicit and just okay with the treatments of me and themselves, I really would have just stayed the fuck out of the way. So that way I wouldn't cause even more issues my way. Because I was already dealing with enough, mistreatment from my own, blood. Okay? No one ever likes to hear my side of the story. No one wants to ever reach out and say, Shaun, what? Or Shantae, they will call me. What happened? Why did this happen? What was the whole reason for this? No one wants to hear shit. They just want to just be like, okay, oh, that's what was said. Oh, that was done. Oh, okay, okay. Everybody is too scared to let go of bad attachments that don't do nothing good for them but bring them down and trashes them. I've never been the type to just um deal with anybody's like bullshit or anything. I don't care who you are to me. Family, I'm all about family. A lot of people like to throw the word family around like it's, fucking paper. They just throw that shit around like it's nothing. Like loose leaf paper. But the actions don't be adding up. It don't be adding. It don't make no sense. I really be out here on my lonely by myself. And never one time have I ever done something for somebody. Because my time is very precious. If I'm putting my time into doing something, I don't care how little or medium size, big it is, it doesn't matter. If I take my time to do something for you, that should mean something. And I would never throw it in your face. I've never been the type to throw anything in anybody's face. But you got certain people on here that think I'm just going to keep quiet and think that I'm gonna continue to allow them to slander me and I'm not gonna have a voice. I was fucking molested as a child, bro. It took me a long time to come out and just admit that after going through therapy and going through all the things. I couldn't even tell my biological mother that this is what happened to me and think that I'm gonna get something like some compassion or some type of all I got was they don't believe it pretty much. Not even I'm sorry that happened to you. But what I get is that person's gonna defend them. That person, this I got a person that's going to support them. I have to realize that at the end of the day, my immediate family is not hip on. It's not your typical family. I really believe, like, I'm literally the black sheep of the family because I'm different. Not only because I want to be an artist, I'm gay, I got tattoos and piercings, and I'm like, if you see me versus my family, you'll be like, oh, you're the black sheep for sure. You're totally different from everybody. I'm a whistleblower. I'm a truth teller, and don't nobody want nobody like that, especially when you come from a family that's fucking dysfunctional as fuck. I literally came home to help my sister, my sick sister that was battling breast cancer, bro. Dropped everything, left and lost everything. Missed out on opportunities. And I'll do it again too. I'll do it again. Not that I'm complaining, I'll do it again. But what I'm saying is that the treatment that, I've been uh that I've gone through because these people are the closest thing to me, right? It's sad. I'm gonna speak my truth. I'm gonna say what it is. If you're quick to believe somebody, what they're saying about Shaun P TheNewTrill, then you're part of the problem. Because there's always two sides to a story. I never in my life thought I would go through shit where I'm being told to get out. I'm in my door being pulled off. Motherfuckers going into my space, into my apartment without me knowing about it. I have to put a camera in my shit. Like, it's crazy. The treatment is crazy, bro. I've tried to be that person to speak because I remember one time I was told I'm disrespectful because I don't speak to an individual when I see. But when you speak to a person, then after a while they be like, after the second or third time you done said hello, or they ignore you and act like they don't hear you. That's a problem. That becomes a problem. Because I've tried. You just have whatever fucking grudge you have towards me that don't even make any sense. You just don't like to see me shine. You don't like to see somebody that's out here doing something that ain't gonna just fall for anything, that stands for something, ain't gonna fall for just anything. Y'all be so mad about that. I don't know why. I've done stopped looking for love. I gave up that shit years ago. When I had to realize, you know what, I can't do nothing. I can't, bounce forward and get back on track, get everything back that I lost when I went, when I was doing a bid and got locked up, and I had no family members there for me at all. They only wanted to come around at the end when they wanted to use me to pursue legal, to stop legal things from happening between like, it was crazy. And when I was not the person to be on their side to manipulate the situation, I got told to get out. I got told to get out at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I had to beg one of my other sisters, "Hey, can you come get me? This lady is over here doing the most." I did nothing wrong. Okay, I'm always up for talking about certain things. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but if I ever had a issue with somebody, I would expect a person to come say, "Hey, Shaun, listen, can we sit down and talk about something?" Or, "Hey, I didn't like the way you did this," or, it's just all about control, dominating, separating, and destruction. That's all it's been. I can easily just tell my paternity mother. That's a paternity. I've been maternity. I've been saying maternity. I'm in maternity. Y'all know what the fuck I'm saying. Because I think I said paternity earlier. But paternity with the M. But who else can I talk to? Who else can I run to? Who else can I really honestly talk to? Because I can't trust. It's like I can't trust anybody no more. I can't trust nobody, y'all. It fucking sucks. And so I turn to my following. I turn to the people that will tune in for this and see this and actually be here for this. That I honestly don't know what else to say about some of the people that are that are in my proximity. I don't know what else to say. It's like dancing with the devil. But I would never dance with the devil. I would never make deals with the devil. Never. I would never do it. It's time that I put my foot down and just continue even more not to give any fucks, because they already look at me the way they look at me. They already see me the way they see me. It's all fake love. It's all fake bullshit. Everybody is doing things to benefit them in a certain way. Everybody's doing certain things just to keep things the way they trying to keep things. But once everything is said and done, oh yeah, You know what I mean? They discard you. They get rid of you. They're done with you. Whatever. Boom. Fake love is real, man. That's deep. I need to get me a shirt that says that. Fake love is real. Fake love is real, you guys. It's real. Fake love is real. Hmm. Like everybody just super weird when it comes to me. I don't know. I hate fake shit. I don't like fake shit. And I'm not just talking about family. I'm talking about anybody. I don't like fake shit. I have completely given up on a lot of certain things. Not losing myself, of course, because I'm not going to lose I refuse to lose myself. I refuse for anybody to trick me out of my freedom again. I refuse to even put up with anybody's bullshit because I'm the type of person that will going to stand up to you and I'm going to say what I got to say to you. I don't know if any of these people are going to see this. I'm sure they will because they like to watch my lives. You know, they go and watch my videos and go talk to my sibling. Like I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I don't appreciate both of my parents doing the shit that they done to me. It's hard to talk to these people because they don't listen. They don't care. They have done me so grimy, so wrong, and sucked my siblings in to do whatever they want them to do. And I say the fuck away from them too. I get out the way because I don't really know who to trust, what to believe. Like I said, when shit hits the fan, when certain events happen in life, you will see the real, true people's color. You're going to see it. At this point, I don't care anymore what anybody has to say or what they or how they looking at me because they already look at me in a bad light anyway. These people have done the most. If I honestly, because I know I've done struggle, I done, cause doing everything on my own. I ain't never been somebody that's been like, for instance, my maternity mother has had everything given to her. She's never been on her own ever in her life, but she will come off like she's better than you. She ain't never been through life alone. She ain't never been through life and got it on her own. Everything's been given to her by my maternity father. But she would swear up and down that you ain't shit, you're disrespectful, you're this and that. But you know what? I've held my tongue for so long, folks. I've held my tongue for so long and took the jabs, took the punches, took all of it. I am tired of it. What do I have to lose? What are they going to do to me? What can they do to me? I done survived some serious things in life. I've been homeless. I've been locked up. I've been without. They ain't really come to my aid like that, like they do like my other siblings. They ain't never come to my aid like that. I've always gotten. That's why I'm the way I am. That's the reason why Shaun P TheNewTrill is who she is. Cause it's been me and God, man. It's been me and God on this journey. The only time that I believe in something real and that's something tangible is when there's consistency. When you can show me that you are really a mother to me, a loving mother, not a prideful or hateful, jealousy mother, but maternity mother, then I can understand you. I can know I will know who you are. But when you only want to deal with me to benefit you, you can't expect me to open up to you and be vulnerable to you and allow you in my world like that. You can't expect that. Cuz I'm not going for that. You have one time. But even then, with the one time, I believe in giving people second chances, and I still allow that person in. You still do fucked up shit. You don't love your kids. I got two older brothers. I got two older brothers. They don't even deal with our maternity mother. We got different dads. They both got different dads. Technically, she got three baby daddies, including my maternity father. Technically, if you want to say that, but whatever. That's no here, no there. Um, but they don't even come around. They're not even around. You only claim 7 kids to the world, to the internet world, but you got two other ones that you don't even claim. How weird is that? The signs are crazy, man. I'd be like, the stuff that I just don't talk about to you guys, the stuff that I don't air out to you guys, I know this is super random and I'm ranting like a bitch, but I don't give a fuck. Some people that have been in my life, especially the ones I've dated, probably knew little this and little that. I don't know if any of my exes probably still, checking for me. They probably are. Um, but yeah, it's weird. It's crazy. And they expect you to be sane. I'm not going to lose my mind over these people that want to treat me the way they treat me. Because everybody, both sides, both of them have their own fucked up ways of how they're doing, how they've done me. Okay? But I refuse, y'all. I ain't no street nigga. I ain't no Dylan ass nigga. Mm-mm. I ain't the type of person that's gonna crash out and lose my freedom over nobody. I'm here to speak my truth. I've sacrificed so much and set myself back in so many ways that it's crazy to me. And I gotta get myself back and I gotta get myself out of it. Now that my sister done moved on and she's doing better now and all the things and blah blah blah, yada yada yada, and there's only 3 of us in the mini mansion. Like, I'm ready to move on now too. But it's hard when you got people that just do spiteful ass shit. I mean, when I was a kid, I seen my maternity mother put bleach in my maternity father's fish tank and killed his fishes. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button too. This lady would leave my food out, put water in my bread, put shit in my, or dirt or whatever shit. I'm gonna say shit, feces on my sheets. Call me a bitch right on my refrigerator, telling me fuck you and this and that. And then, of course, she said I'm not her daughter, which is fine because I wouldn't want a mother like that treats me the way that treats me like that. Ain't no way. So that's perfectly fine with me. But one day she's gonna have to look in that mirror. One day he's gonna have to look in that mirror. One day all of y'all are gonna have to look in that mirror. And then one day, when God when Jesus come back, God comes back for his children, or judgment day, he's gonna ask you, why did you treat your own daughter that way? Why did you do this to your kids? Like my own my sister, like I said, going through cancer, finally got herself on her feet again. You throwing her shit all outside. You treating her like this. You treating her like. Let's talk about that. Why you over here acting like and putting on a performative, um, acting for the internet and for people and everything else? Why don't you tell them the shit that you do? Those one or two little friends of yours, see if they will be around. See if they will even be around. That's why I'm saying, when you can't be real with yourself, you ain't got no business even dealing with me. That's how I look at it. I'm talking for everybody in my family. This goes for every last one of them. Even that pedophile. I mean, what do I got to lose? They're not in my lives. None of them are in my life like that anyway, in a healthy way. So how come I can't just speak my truth and say what the fuck I want to say? I'm gonna get you up out of here, buddy. Oh, yeah, man. I'm gonna do what the fuck I do. And that's be great. I'm not gonna let nobody stop me, and not let any of these motherfuckers out here that wanna run my name through the city because they mad because I call them out on they shit. I call them out on they bullshit. Yeah, calling motherfuckers out on they shit is something that they're not gonna be able to handle. They're not gonna be able to handle this shit because, like I said, I'm a truth teller. I'm not here to bullshit y'all. Y'all be wanting to love on me. Y'all want to tell me that I'm great, I'm wonderful, I'm this. But it's sad that even your own fucking family members don't even appreciate you or see you. They don't have to like the music. I don't care about that. I'm talking about actually respecting you as a fucking human being and treating you as such. I'm not a little ass kid no more. I don't give a fuck if I'm, staying with, adults. I don't care. I'm here for a reason, and I expect to have my respect. But and we all be wanting our respect. But how can we get our respect if we are not taking the time to respect the person that wants the respect? Because it got to go both ways, man. The only people living in my household is my maternity mother and one of my brothers. That's it. My maternity father don't even. He's not with my maternity mother. They haven't been with each other for what they say. I don't know what's one. I think she said 15 years. I think it was. But they've been separated for years because she done kicked him out of the house. Called police. I mean, it's very messy. It's very messy. It's very messy. But enough was enough. My maternity father said enough was enough. And it's sad because when you got two of these people that are at each other's necks and their relationship is very, very toxic, and you got kids in the middle, it makes things so much worse. It makes things, can y'all hear me? It makes things so much worse than what it is. Because when you got kids in the middle, they suffer. They suffer. They suffer too. Like I said before, in one of my lives, I mentioned that I wanted to go to school. Well, I went to school for a little bit. I went to college for a little bit. I wanted to learn why the human brain does what it does, or why people do the shit that they do. Like I really wanted to know certain things like that because I never understood why people do the shit they do. Like I'd be really like, man, these people are something's wrong with these people. When I would learn or experience certain people's brains and their way of thinking, like they really be just, man. So being in the middle, along with my other siblings, all my 11 siblings, like I am the only one that is not willing to be done wrong and still stick around for the bullshit. I'm the only one that won't stick around. And because I'm not, and because I'm the only one that's not willing to stick around and come around after you keep bullshitting me, that singles me out. And I just want y'all to know that your artist, your decent human being is right here. Your talented human being, decent human being, worthy human being is right here. But just know that I get mistreated. I get talked about fucking horribly. I used to be super close to my auntie. I don't know what happened with her, but I already know what happened with her because I called it before anything. But I put her through the test to see if that healthy relationship was still intact. And come to find out, it's really not. It really isn't. Because I know better. I know better. I'm just an American that has Nigerian blood in me. These people would think it's a facade. They would think that my life and what I stand for is a facade. No, it's not. I'm a very, very passionate person. That means that deserves better, way better than the treatment that I've received from my family. Let's talk about it, goddamn it. Let's fucking talk about it. At the end of the day, I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. I can do whatever it is that I put my heart to by myself. Whether it takes me forever to do it, whether it takes me just being stressed the fuck out, doing it myself and being tired, oh well. Anyway, I'm back. Woo! Yeah, baby. How y'all feeling right now? Y'all can't stand me now. My ranting about irrelevant shit that y'all probably don't understand. But just know y'all got y'all star right here. You guys got y'all's uh you guys got y'all's, decent human being here. That's never gonna change. I'm gonna continue to thrive and be great and be my best self, regardless of the people that slander me and talk shit about me. And I just want y'all to know, if y'all ever see it, y'all go hard for me. Y'all make sure y'all let them know that they can eat a dick, and they can eat a bowl of dicks and fart it out. Or something. I don't fucking know. Whatever. But yeah, I have to let y'all know. A nigga over here needed a vent. I feel good. I feel great. You know, going through some things in life, but I'm still here by the grace of God. Just know that, I live in a world where it's not fair, and that's fine. Life is never fair. I believe that this is hell. What we live in on earth is definitely hell. I definitely believe in the afterlife and things like that for the good-hearted people, and for the ones that are just terrible. There's a special place in hell for those guys. But yeah, I really don't have a family. My family really, turn their backs on me. Y'all really like my family, really. My social media platforms. I'm talking about the real ones, people that are actually real, that are real individuals, not no stalking ass person that I know, or somebody that's watching me and checking for me and shit like that. Yeah, because that's what family members. That's what my immediate family do. They stalk me. They watch me and gossip about. Let me tell y'all something. Did y'all know that when I came out with that video, "Come Correct Reversing" music video, after I put it out, did you know that I shared it with my sister, but but my maternity mother already knew about it before then, before my sister even told her about it, or if somebody shared it with her, I don't know, who gives a fuck. But she never even mentioned it, like, oh, okay, what I'm saying? I see you, that was cool, or whatever, what I'm saying? It had to take 140K views for her to be like, okay, yeah, she's doing her shit. But she would never come out and say that. She really is a hater. She really is a hater of mine, which is very, very fucking sad. But yeah, my maternity mother that disowns me for no reason, which I'm not asking for her love. I'm not asking for her to like me, because she's never liked me from the beginning. She's never liked me. I don't know what it is. I always thought to myself that she needs to come out, because she has a lot of lesbian tendencies and things like that. And I really feel like if she came out and or just live her truth, living her truth, she'd probably feel better about her life, instead of being mad that I'm living my life and my truth. But it was crazy how I never got that, recognition. Like, it was more of her hounding my maternity father. Oh, you let her use your cars. You let her did this. You let her did da 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 da. There was never any goodness out of her mouth. It was always criticism, talking down, and all this other bullshit. But she will steady sit here and watch my lives and listen to everything I say. That's why I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, what I can say once, I can say twice. But she would never come to my face and say, "Hey, you said this," because she don't want nobody to know that or she don't want to let me know, at least, that she's watching my shit. She don't want to look like a stalker, even though that's what she does, because she sits on the computer 24/7, stalking my maternity father and seeing what he does in his life when he done already moved on, and she's still stuck in delusion land, thinking that they're still an item when they're not. And that's the type of shit that I gotta stay away from, because people like that are just, mm-mm. I live reality, ma'am. I don't believe in delusion shit. I don't believe in made up shit. Like, this is not gonna work for me in real life. Like I said, I don't. I've stopped doing that shit. Like, I stopped seeking validation from my maternity parents a long time ago, because they don't really care at the end of the day. Truthfully, deep down inside, they don't really care. Everything's transactional for them. So, but yeah, I just want to come on here and let y'all know, and y'all really, like, y'all motherfuckers are my family. I don't have nobody.